The joy of simply being. The joy of simply being is what you are. The joy itself, the unconditioned joy that doesn't know second instance, that doesn't know any need or requirement for that what is your very true nature. No past, no future, not even now, because for the now, being in the now, which is so common in some spiritual teachers and books or whatever, even for the now, to be in the now has to be an I. And this is not possible. Because an I being somewhere, I am in the now here, is already something imposed, something which is relative. An instance is somewhere. It's bullshit. Even this seemingly state of being here now is not enough. It's still relative and it's still not beautiful enough. And it's temporary, because where you go in, you will fall outside again. So it's still an idea of being somewhere, believing that you are getting somewhere and you reach this state is still the spiritual ego illusion. The experience of light, the nirvana, now I found myself, now I am the consciousness. But even the consciousness is temporary. Where is the consciousness in a deep sleep? Even consciousness disappears in that what you are, what you cannot not be. It's a good concept for the ego, for the spiritual ego, the most dangerous ego. And then teaching others, you can go there also, you can reach it. I am here, you can do it also. You can do it. You have to meditate. You have to be still enough, and then you will get there. It's a concept. It's a trick. It's nothing. It's empty. It's not what you are. What you are is not a state that you can reach, because it would mean that your nature would be relative. And everything which is relative is in its nature separated, not enough, not whole, because it can change. So who you are doesn't know any states. It is what it is. It is what is the manifestation of what is now. But there's nobody in it. So that what is your nature, home, true home, so to say, just using some words. You cannot leave it and you cannot find it. So nobody ever will reach the state of enlightenment, the state of whatever. Nobody will ever awaken. It's all concept of the ego. And the ego loves that, of course, because all of those concepts, ego can survive and seemingly live in it. The devil exactly knows that this is the strategy to survive. And it's happy about that. Because as long as you search, as long as you think you have to meditate, the ego can survive. So who you are is not conditioned, it's not a state. Because the nature of every state every kind of states is change. Comes and goes, it comes and goes, like the breath, in, out, like the wave in the ocean. Wave is coming back again, the ocean is moving, it's all energy moving. So who you are, you always has been, you will ever be. You never will find yourself. Thanks God. Thanks God that what you really are is always unchangeable, unreachable. And there's no fear whatsoever. As you are that, the expression of what is. So the idea that there is an I that could reach a state of consciousness, of enlightenment, awakening, is already illusion from the beginning. And it's inevitable that you dream yourself in such a possibility that you can forget yourself and then seemingly remind yourself who you really are. As nobody can do anything about that what is, because there is nobody. Life is playing itself infinitely in every possible variation of experiences. There is no death. You cannot be born, you cannot be dying. As there is a seemingly experience of seemingly body, which is seemingly born, and with the death, nobody will die. Just consciousness changing clothes, so to say. Taking this t-shirt off and putting some other one on and dancing again in another form, infinitely. There's no beginning, there's no end to that what you are. Eternal entertainment. And nothing ever happened. To that what you really are, nothing can happen, as you are God. This is the freedom that you are. That your nature is unconditional. As there's no second to you. This is freedom. This is peace, eternal peace that you are. So be what you cannot not be. Everything else is a concept, an idea of an I, imagination, believing, knowing something, all relative, which falls apart every night. When the deep sleep is coming, everything is disappearing, seemingly. Nothing is there anymore. No time, no space, no consciousness, no problems, no human, no world, no universe. No body, no mind, no brain, nothing. Everything is just... So God is like, whoo! And then every morning, seemingly, bam, big bang again. Here we go, entertainment is going on. And the game of consciousness continues. Nobody in it, because you are that. Absolutely, as that what is. Unconditional love, flowing, dancing. You are talking to yourself now. There is no I and you separate from each other. This is also an idea of separation. And every kind of separation is hell. Because you think you are here and there are others. You are here, there's a world. And because you are here, you think to be the body. You are in fear with yourself. because you have to protect the body, you don't know what happens after the death, and all this kind of bullshit concepts. But you're dying every night, completely. Like I said, everything disappears. The consciousness is not even there, boom. And you think you wake up in the morning as a human? No. So be who you are. Be that what is. The direct manifestation of what is law of dancing.